Oh, those war sphinxes are good. Really chop of infantry. Up infantry. Real nice. 258. Man. Those vortexes, when you get them in the right spot. And there are a lot of Skaven. So they have a tendency to bunch up at times. Cobb and I didn't manage to get into a battle. Maybe I should have put him straight onto a onto one of the towers. Did I just say close victory? Fair enough. Really adds up loads extra. Okay. Occupy.
Vengeance soon. Soon.
It's gonna bugger up their ritual. Is that a Warband of the Crow? Part of me thinks that like the Chaos may end up just wrecking them a bit. Because as far as I could tell, they don't really have any armies left.
Speak that thing.
Strength rank 27. I mean, I don't think there's literally the worst. Yeah, they're probably going to get taken out by Chaos.
Swarms will overwhelm theirs.
How many armies do they have to face? Oh, I can't really see much area. There's some up there, or some still in the sea. But again, Temple Avenue of Gold. Oh, it's only another cav building. Let's demolish that, and I'll demolish that building as well. We're probably going to want public order and some walls, maybe.
Address me as your highness.
Right. Oh. If I hadn't have been silly and missed a skill, he could have had his war swings right now. But he's halfway to the next level, so hopefully, if we're really, really lucky, the high elves won't immediately attack us. Immortality. God. If I lose another lift priest because I forgot to give him my immortality, I'll just end the series right here. Just call it a victory. Let Setra consider himself the winner. Just hand over the books and be done with it. More armor. Okay, cool. Oh, you add replenishment, don't you? I was just thinking which building is it adds replenishment. Might not necessarily be a bad choice. I mean, these decide to turn around and go and defend their home territories, or they immediately come to attack. It all depends. We'll decide what happens. What that army does, we'll decide what we do with this one. Because part of me is like, well, we might as well just go and take this. Especially if these guys are just going to raise this and raise that. In fact, that's where the Necrotech's going. Chaos is bound to take one of these out, and we will send him up there. Right, we've got a whole bunch of money. Corbinite, let's see, are you fully equipped? Right.
King.
Who is it? Who's got the item that I need to move to somebody else? I can't remember. I thought it was this army, but it's clearly not. I think it's this army.
My will be
It's an army
done.
that doesn't have any shooting. It's this item. Potentially, it's a good one for Khalida, or in Khalida's army. I mean, Khalida's army's pretty badass. I guess having said that though, we've got the final battle to come with, so sometimes it feels like a waste making our army even stronger when it's pretty nails as it is. Do I give it to her? No. Probably not. Can we give it to him?
To be trusted.
Yes. Oh, it gives you a 20% ward save anyway. Oh, that's better than a 22% damage resist. And then, yeah, you can reduce people's armor and their missile parry. So if they've got frontline with loads of shields, all the better. Are there any enchanted items? We've still got... So which one is it? We still need iron. Let's go check on the furs now before I forget. Four turns, okay, it's going to be a little while. But that's fine. Minus 22% flame resist. Not fire weakness. Is that just worded funny? So it's only got a minus 22% flame resistance. Oh, I'm not going to overthink it. Can't get it yet anyway. Right, talisman. We've already got that cool one. Okay, I have a feeling we already geared up Corbinite, but
My dynasty.
but let's have a look anyway. Oh yeah, we've got he hasn't got any of the. Okay, yeah, he's got some pretty cool stuff. I think he's alright. I mean, he could be better, but I know there's other characters who are worse off. Although, I think... I don't think I like this item anymore.
Beloved of Asaph.
What is it? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, it does give extra power reserves, magic resistance. It's just the ability. 66% magic resistance for everybody within 40 meters sounds great. We just don't seem to be coming up against huge amounts of magic. Or at least not there. It should really be on one of the Skaven. One's fine, the Skaven. Oh, I don't know. The fact that it does add to the Winds of Magic pool. Let's have a look at an enchanted item for him. I doubt there's any weapons that... I mean, if it... What's a Blade of Setup do? It's a Hex. Minus 30 armor, minus 22% physical resistance. That's not a bad thing to give to a support guy. So we might consider that. Does it recharge in just 44 seconds? As long as it doesn't recharge when he's in combat. And... God damn it, was it talisman? It was a talisman, wasn't it? Was it the enchanted item we wanted for him?
They have served me well.
Enchanted item. Yeah, they're backwards. I feel like it should be... Yeah, because that list goes weapons, armor, enchanted item, talisman, arcane. And it's like... It should be in the same order as here. Call me crazy. But, I don't think that's unreasonable. Right, enchanted item we need one for him. Hang on, what was that? What was... I saw something a bit... Pyretic jar. Replenish hit points of combatants. Elixir of might. Just one ally. Oh, this only affects one guy. If it's an area effect, 100%, I would get that. It wouldn't be so common either. Ward save causes terror. Not terrible. Terror just will probably mean that people are more likely to run away from him than... I can't get that one. Not a terrible idea to have a whatchamacallit, can't remember the word. Having a mage you can just hide from the enemy. Regeneration on him. I think that's quite a good shout. Let me craft that. And I don't think we've got enough, have we, for the 100-point item. 5 short. Well, next time we can get that, if we remember.
Bring me Neferata's head!
Anything worth you having? No, I don't think so. No, I'm kind of... don't know. A lot of these seem... don't know. Some of them are good, but the problem is like there's a lot of followers that... I haven't seen a complete list of Tomb King followers, so maybe I got lucky. There were some I didn't get until I came up here for... in Nehekara. But I don't know, sometimes I just feel like a 10% reduction in building costs or whatever and stuff, that's great. I'm thinking how I used it before, like when I was doing the vampires, I would have had stuff like that in my... I had necromancers fulfilling that kind of or increasing money and stuff. You can build more magic. I think in that army as well, because you always want there's a lot of magic casters between the vampires and your necromancers. You know, generally speaking, you're always going to have a lord who at least has the option of getting magic. So I found I didn't always want to use a necromancer. Not to mention you had a hero vampire. So I had them spare, but I always want my Lich Priest in all the armies. It's not like I have a huge amount of each type of character. I want to say it's like 6 of each with an extra Tomb Prince. I suppose I've got a few spare Tomb Princes, but I don't know, you feel like you kind of need them. You don't have that ability to just build an extra building if you want. Oh, okay, the Dark Elves are going to do it. They're probably not going to go after Golden Tower either. I wonder if they will. I mean, what does the AI know? I mean, how good is the AI figuring out? Oh, there's Skaven probably here. I'm only surprised that they're not, because they're not just going to randomly go after a ruin, are they? And that's not where the thing's coming from. The ritual. And yeah, I think that that's probably going to hasten my decision. I think. And let's have a look at the scenario. We're definitely going to lose the settlement, I'm sure, to the High Elves. Oh. But my thinking is, if we don't take what? Chaos will raise it. It's a level 5 settlement, I believe. And if we take it, it'll become a level 4. And I think we would rather have, otherwise it's going to get raised to the ground. Oh, reload time for your Shabta units. That's really weird. Weapon strength for Ushabti and Ushabti great bow units, but this is just plus melee attack for Ushabti units. Oh! No. That's just inconsistency with a naming convention. Unless the Ushabti with bows don't get this. But if that's true, then Ushabti with bows don't get this, in which case it's useless. It's not. Once again, overthinking things. I mean, I think that is a bit of a UI screw up, but nothing the end of the world. Well, I hope it is. Anyway, if they've actually just keyed it in wrong, and it's... I haven't spent my money for the last couple of turns, have I? We should go on a spending spree. Build some cool buildings. We've got more War Sphinx, and I think the War Sphinx army is going to be the one that needs more help. Rakash. Right, I took out some of your chariots, didn't I? Let's put some. I think. I don't know. We could put 2 more catapults in there. I'm tempted to do that. And then we'll send them off somewhere to cause mischief, I think. What are you doing? You are going to be on a chariot. Once I get to that level, which will be 14. I probably should have some more chariots in here, though. Yeah, but I think I'm happy to go with... I think that was what I intended to do, and I probably should have done it last time. Oh, I don't have a chariot build in here. Okay, I'll try and get a couple of extra chariots in here, just the normal ones. I don't have bows, so I think we're capped on those. Because the intention is to have the lords on chariots. And he's on a War Sphinx. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this army. I'll worry about that another time. Well, later.
Yes, Your Highness.
Diabolus Vert. You can finally get your chariot, so you can now keep up with the rest of the army. Oh, have you moved? Yes.
Absolutely not.
Wonder where you're going. I think you might get attrition here, you know. Okay, let's get Khalida moving up, but we'll put her in ambush stance
Smiles on us.
all the way,
Under the sun.
so that hopefully the AI will come towards us, thinking the coast is clear. I should probably do with them as well.
This is my endeavor.
Let's just move you back, get you ready to go back into the army. Oh, while I remember, it was a weapon, wasn't it, for our thing? It was a weapon, Blade of Satep? Yeah, I thought that'd be good for our Lich Priest.
And now we strike.
In Khalida's army.
Bow.
No, don't want to be on Khalida herself.
A loyal servant.
Oops, sorry. My screen's gone funny. I'm. Look it up. Right. Garrison Lord on move.
To your king.
Skip this guy. Right, let's... You're... Well, you need to replenish for a bit anyway. Wow, that's going to take you forever. Oh, just 3 turns. No, yeah, but it's going to take you 7 turns. Even with all the bonuses. Enables replenishment and access to the global recruitment pool. Come on, give me some kind of
We are willing to
cool...
hear it.
I mean, like, do I capture a territory just so I can have it as a base to replenish it? Oh no, hang on. I'm good friends with. He's my good friend Katef. Oh, I'm recruiting. We only put 1 turn into it.
Find my harem.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
Challenge me.
Oh, our scouts
Upon
can have a look at. Oh, I'm assuming it's Lovin's territory. Hey, food up. Right, yeah, I think we need to go after Tio Tiqua. Ooh. That's a pretty decent garrison as well, isn't it? I wonder if they'll destroy the Golden Tower. They might. It's just like, I don't know if the AA can actually tell that's the Skaven settlement.
I am sculptor and
that
slave.
I'm assuming it is,
Dare
of
me to
course.
take yours.
Yep, must be. We do have... Oh, hang on a minute. We have a Necrotech somewhere here.
Await the Necrosphinx.
Hello. Let's get you to damage the walls.
Wars that
For free as well. Why is it all of a sudden for free?
To be trusted.
You've already got specialist, damage walls. Next turn. Okay, let's just... Probably going to keep you as a specialist, I suppose. Okay, that's going to make that much easier. 4 breaches. Okay, good. Now, there was another hero over here. Was there not? Here he is. Ozzy. Go and have a look in the Golden Tower for me. No. Oh, well, that's kind of... I could kill the Doom Engineer. Which is kind of cool. But I want to hit the Golden... I want to scout the ruins.
Father's win.
Those empty... Oh, no, look, there's Skaven in there. Now, I don't think this is how it works. But I like to think that he's now just there going, hey, Chaos, look, Skaven in here. They haven't got an army in there either. That's going to go down. Assuming the Chaos know they're there. Wow, I want to know what happens to these armies though. That
Beloved of Asaph.
could potentially be an issue. Could very well be an issue. Well, not really. Well, yeah. I don't know. Did he just scatter?
I foresee destruction.
Or did he just go and attack the nearest target? If anybody knows, might be useful information. We're probably going to lose to a Stupenda, aren't we? Scraghole might. No, well, at least Torsipenda has walls, which might buy us some time, but
Ridiculous.
I mean, look at those dragons now. Let's get you sailing through the ocean. Let's get you up
Sea
quick as
travel.
possible. This army, I'll get you through here. I probably should speed up,
Certainly
but
not.
if they bring both of these
Misguided.
armies over, the auto-resolve might screw me. I need to get this guy on land as soon as possible. How's public orders? Fine here. Hunky dory, even with some instability. Okie doke.
Arise, legions.
Let's let's build a garrison building and a public order building. How are the caverns? They're not that well defended either. As soon as I get the opportunity, I think it might be a good idea to form this right. The sandstorm. I mean, we've already got the sandstorms at the moment, but just make it a little bit more difficult for them, especially if chaos becomes an issue.
Find my harem.
Right, I'm going to send you in there. I'll fight it in a minute, though. I'm going to do everything else this
Nehtara
turn.
will be mine.
Then we will fight this. What have you got here? Gutter runners. Greeks back.
Kill them.
4 breaches. It's a lot of storm vermin with halberds.
Return. To battle for the Creator God.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I say I'm sure we could do it, but I'm not 100%. But I feel like we need to do it quicker, sooner rather than later, and then we can probably just turn right around and focus on Torleso. Right, you.
Defend your king.
One more turn. You could do some local recruitment. Nothing to locally recruit. I think we've already looked at this. Unless I was going to build them, I don't think I will. The Scorpions being saved for those guys up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't. We never did build the Necrotect, I think. I'm just gonna get Eternal. He's gonna go into that other army, the cavalry army.
My endeavor.
I think. Yeah, I think so anyway. Or at least maybe do some harassing and such. We still got a space in here.
Address me as your highness.
Oh no, maybe we don't. Oh no, we've got plenty over here. Oh, I don't know, we'll do something with him.
I have risen.
I could get an extra 2 chariots, couldn't I? The arch chariots. No, I need a couple of big guys, I think. I was going to put a War Sphinx in here. Do I still want to do that? And I've got a Necrosphinx. I might wait till... Yeah, I'm going to swap you
To
out
be trusted.
for a minute. Get my recruiter guy in. Because I mean, I'm not going to be able to then swap him around for
A true
like
warrior
5
of
turns
Levi's.
anyway. That's fine, but it's going to take 5 turns to build those units. God, it's... Right, I'm going to scrap... Okay, this is going to sound silly. We've wasted a turn. I could have done this last turn. But that's fine. Our global recruitment is freed up. We can now build as many of these as we want. And they'll be a higher rank. In fact, do we have a recruitment building over here? Or for you, Shabty? We do. Let's change this over to the one that's going to give us better recruitment. Where's that one? Which is what we've got here. And then, sorry, we'll cancel these all again. We'll go over to the neighbouring settlement where we can build the bigger guys quicker. And next turn, we'll be able to build gold rank 7 Ushabti and the big guys, a Necrosphinx and a War Sphinx in this army. And this next, yeah. And maybe I might trim down the mounted chariots because then we could get the Necrotect in, and yeah, we can consider something along those lines. Now, our global recruitment is freed up. I might wait over here. He's not. Did I decide what I was going to build here? As soon as recruitment was ready, I think I was going to stick a War Sphinx in here, wasn't I? I realised I was going to save it in the other army. No, we were going to stick those in, weren't we? Yeah, that would do. Right, yeah, we've just moved you. We can't do any recruitment with you next, but then the global recruitment will be all yours next turn. Let's, while I remember, not Chamber of Visions, but this place, you can build these for 7 grand a piece. And it's only going to take you 4 turns, because I think we've got the right on at the moment. So, in fact, that's, well, I say, let's build that, we can't afford it. If we get some money, we might add those in as well. Add a Scorpion building in. Yeah, that way doesn't give us a discount, money-wise, does it? Nope. The extra growth's going to be nice, though. Okay. Where are we looking? Right. We'll fight this battle. Yeah, you're just a garrison guy. We will fight this battle, and then we will end turn and think about wrapping up. What's an Enza doing? You've still got to move. Okay.
The dead say it.
Yeah, we'll see after this battle. Killing Skaven will help.
Nehikara will be mine.
It's going to be a close battle, I think. I shouldn't be fighting this last. I should probably wait until, I assume, tomorrow, when I'm all fresh. But it's too late now, I'll press play. I'll have a quick look, see who else is playing. Playing Warhammer this evening. Quite a few people. Quite a few, but no one massively big. Yeah, it's gamble. Right, all the breaches are over this side. Which is good. Good. I mean, they tend to be bunched up. I mean, it wasn't against that high elf place, mind you, but, oops. Which is good, because the walls won't become a massive issue. Oh, we may as well attack the gate, because it will probably be a couple of hits and then it will be done. You're on a chariot now, aren't you? Next level you get the War Sphinx. So this will be your posse, we'll keep you there. You just go and charge through the gates. Corbinite, you stand with your infantry regiments. And go this way a bit. Oh, and that one. Don't forget that one.
Eternally loyal. Boom, Prince.
How'd your speed compare? You're quite a bit faster. I'm gonna group you up so you actually stay with them. Right, my archers and such might have an easier time, well, with it being with all the breaches, all the walls aren't going to get quite so much in the way. Same with these guys. I might be wrong, but I think it's probably a good idea to use these guys, the Ushabti, as a protection. Okay, let's just grab all those guys and we will move you forward. And let's not have you... Okay, let's try and prioritize a target with these. It's quite a few different bits we want to prioritize. Probably the storm vermin with halberds. Poison ring globes. War blinding cannon. Plague claws, but they're not going to do that much damage against them. Let's try and shoot the guys with halberds. Okay. You know what? Do that scroll now. You can run ahead and let's see about getting a purple sun somewhere. Not getting many kills here, are we? I think a lot of your... Yeah, it's all hitting the wall. Who are you? Plague monks. Why don't you shoot at these guys then? We will purple sun these guys. Oh. Nice. Oh, enemy has spawned a unit. Let's react to that. Kind of hesitating here just because of the I want to do it like an attack move. Just move forward but attack when you hit stuff. This, I feel like this will send their path in odd directions. Let's put this over here as well. I don't want to sound the charge immediately. Okay, go. Go, go, go. Just because of the purple sun. What was that explosion? That's something Skaven-like. Let's increase duration. Yeah, okay. Bunch of these are properly broken already. Queeks over there. Oh, these have actually probably come out. Okay. Right, I worried now you're gonna... See if you can do anything to those guys. I'm worried you're just gonna end up shooting my own people. At best, or you're just gonna hit the walls. That quick. Alright, let's get these guys all to attack quick. There is also a plague priest there. It's got the armor piercing, but 3 war swings and a chariot. Right, they're coming to attack these guys now. Oh, these are all running. These are good towers. Oh, no, I was going to say, get you in a position where you kind of hide behind the wall, but not next to the ogres, where you... Oh, let's... Soul Leech. Soul Leech Quake. Right, just come around this way. Don't worry about... Oh, the gutter runners. Let's see if you guys can move in a bit to attack these. Right, you've done good. Nice. Who are you? Oh, you're more storm vermin. Have we killed Queek? Has Queek run away? We have not killed Queek, and he has not run away. They've got a few characters here, have they? Plague Priest, and a Warlock Engineer, at least. Okay, maybe it's time we upped your defense. Your I always talk about whenever I'm leveling up, it's like, oh, I don't really find defense as an issue. But clearly is a bet. Nope. Oh, we could really do with taking out their artillery. You guys start shooting this. I should have maybe done that a lot sooner. Let's take guard mode off for you, and these guys can have guard mode turned off. Although we'd be tempted to put this on Queek. I feel like this is a better priority. More of a priority. Right, look. Go and kill him. Right, we've got more. Right. These guys can attack these. Who are they? The slingers. I should really get them to attack the wall blinding. Let's put this down here. Okay, maybe we'll just get you to fire on them. You seem to be doing pretty well there earlier. Try and focus on that one. It's going to distract him at least. I'm getting too bogged down in their characters. I think Queek's running. Where is Queek? Is that Queek? We should definitely charge after him. And these other characters. You charge after that one. You charge after that one. You guys just come into here. And yeah, let's get these archers to move forward and go for the gutter runners. And then we need to kind of race our guys forward. Our Sphinxes particularly. Where are you attacking? Ugh. Oh, these guys all... And that's a victory. We took out their lord. Took out Queek. Awesome. We can end it. I'm going to say there's probably... Apart from maybe rebellions, which will likely be auto-resolved. That might be our last battle against Skaven. I mean, Clan Richter still exists. I mean, unless they turn up in the final battle, I have no idea what if there was a final battle. I don't imagine they would particularly. We're not planning to go to war with Richters at all, and we're not really. We just the armies we've got up there are just harassing the Dark Elves. We have no interest to go after them specifically, and I think they're at war with Nagron, so they've gone over to come after us. I mean, Queek's going to have another settlement, but I kind of feel like Chaos is going to deal with that. At least I hope they do. It'd just be nice to put a nail in the coffin. Just because this army needs to turn around. It needs to heal up and turn around and go after the elves. We're going to lose a settlement probably from the High Elves by taking this settlement, but I think it'd be worth it because it's a level 5 or it'll be a level 4, so it's already going to be pretty built up. Whereas the other one, I forget what it's called now. We already lost it once. Skaven took it back after we took it initially, and then when we took it back, so it was pretty weak right from the off. So I'm so disappointed how little my archers and range stuff do in a siege. I feel like that's a lot different. When I was playing as Wood Elves, I could... I mean, Wood Elves may just be more accurate. That might be factored in. I would just, like, shoot everybody on the walls.
The awakening comes.
They would get more cover, not kill as much, but it'd definitely kill enough to get them to run away. Oh, you're so close.
My new
Occupy.
faith.
Do not get tempted by the 9th grand of sacking. Why have you gone over here? Profit secure, shifting mangrove coastline. It's a bit of an odd name. No, I didn't get that many buildings. Got this though. The extra public order in adjacent provinces and the untainted, which is good. Because the taint's going to be an issue. Let's see about building walls straight away. Might as well keep that for now. And oh, we can't build that straight away. I mean, we could do. We may as well. And just actually made this a strong point, just in case the. I don't know what happens to the Chaos Army if they destroy Queek now. Queek has only got one settlement. They're doing this ritual. Golden Tower is not one of the ritual sites. So what do these guys do now? Go rampaging on through? I mean, maybe they go and destroy Golden Tower if they know it's there. Or did it just like, oh, well, there's some people over here we can go destroy. Which could be an issue because we're actually quite weak now. Let's get your wars things. You did go up. Yeah, that would be an issue actually. If these guys came in now, we're pretty weak. Oh, this is only at least only marauders, but still. And then we still got them to deal with. Commandment available. I guess it's going to be the public order and corruption reducing one. I mean, an argument could be said for extra melee defense. Maybe. But we need to get the taint down. With that in mind as well, we should probably build. Just spam out the public order buildings. We can always get rid of them later once stuff balances out. Kevin's. Yeah, Tor Serpender is in trouble. Scraghole is potentially in trouble. Okay, we'll end turn, see what happens, and then we'll call it that. Have a quick look at Hexortal, see if they're ready to be friends yet. Let's see what we might end up having a battle here. I doubt it, because I have a funny feeling that any battle we have with Tor Serpender will not be worth fighting. So I'm going to stream tomorrow. I kind of decided, because I've been generally with the impression of like the end of the week / weekend. So I've been trying to go for. Because me, oh, I should be careful. I feel bad like looking. Oh, let's see when American holidays are. Like, so if I should stream on Mondays, like, well, maybe I should just always stream on a Monday evening. Anyway, that's probably a good practice. So I'm definitely going to be on tomorrow. We are so close to the end. I've got my new router now, but the internet doesn't switch over until Tuesday, and that could be any time Tuesday. So I don't know what I'm going to do Tuesday. If the internet, I tried switching over my router, and I thought normally when you switch in supplier, if you switch over the router, you still get your old service through it, but that didn't work. So I had to use the old router. So Monday night, I had to put the new router in, and effectively I won't have the internet till they switch on, because they said it could be from. Are they attacking there? Oh, I don't know. Can't see. Ah, you're going for Scraghole. Oh, Scraghole's not defended at all. I know he was going to get the. I guess. Wow, 3 dragons. Alright, well, auto-resolve. There's nothing I could do there. If I thought, oh, maybe I could take down a dragon. Got 2 lots of dragon princes. It's a weird. Not a lot of infantry in the army. Ah, I need some Necrosphinx. More archers. Okay, auto-resolve that. Hey, I just need to unplug my mic for a second. Headset. Oh, they only sacked it. Okay. I don't have a good army over here for dealing with dragons. you shabty with bows. Archers in general. Necrosphinx. Cavalry army ain't gonna do it. Well, we haven't said that. I mean, they're not. Some of them are anti-large. I mean, you have to come to the ground. They don't have much in the way of infantry, so you could potentially smash their infantry. And I mean, they're just eagles and stuff, then, isn't it? So maybe my cav army won't be too bad. If they can get on land this turn, they might come and attack me. Let's see what these guys do. Clan Moors is dead. Press F to pay respects. Well, they just sucked that, so... Research a dynasty technology. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's just any technology. Yeah, okay. I feel like the missions could do with... The later game missions could do with some work. Although they probably can't... They probably have trouble scripting something that's going to be relevant to you. You tend to find it's like, oh, go and attack this settlement. It's like, they're my allies, or... No, that's not my plans. Clan Moors has been obliterated. Oh, yes! So they've all just disappeared. Because I was a little paranoid all those chaos armies, which just like... Just scatter and look for the first thing. Okay, so that's alright, that's brilliant. He can turn around and start heading down this way.
Impossible.
Interesting to see where these armies are going. Is that another dragon? Yeah. Lots of characters and dragons. You probably can't get on land. If you get on the beach, I'd be tempted to let you attack me. You're not getting attrition. We definitely need to... I'm going to say do that as soon as possible, but in 3 turns, we might not need to worry about it. The Necrotect, we've actually got something for him to do. I might skip over the Serpent Coast. It's going to bug me. Oh, haven't said that, we haven't got anything in the Golden Tower either. I feel like the Golden Tower going up to Strength 3 is probably going to be better. You do get a resource site at least. And that's a good pass to camp. Orion's camp is gone. Did Chaos deal with that?
We will see our homeland persist through all the coming ages of the world.
Oh, you're at war with the Dune Kingdoms. Okay, so that's interesting, because I was thinking like after this I would have to... Because they were kind of in my way. And they've both got defensive allies, but they're still in my way. I probably will cleanse the area. If you're not my ally, you're my enemy. But then maybe the Dune Kingdoms will deal with them for me.
Fellow sovereign of undeath, let us...
Yeah, you haven't got any friends, you've only got enemies, that's cool. We will go through the orcs. I like to think that, like, I was thinking if we do another big session tomorrow, I don't think we'll be there. I mean, we could beeline, we've been able to beeline for a little while. I don't know how long this will take. I need to get somebody out here looking. Which I could do with this guy. I'm not going to move anything now. We're going to call it a night. Yes, this will be probably more difficult just because the seas can be difficult to catch people. And yeah, auto-resolve on the sea. I feel like the high elves will generally do better in the auto-resolve, so my army's getting stuck. Like, this army's going over here to recruit, and I'm not gonna do anything now, except just one more thing, because it's gonna be one of those things where at the start of the stream today I said like, oh, I'm sure there was something I wanted to do. I'm sure I had a plan of, oh, I'll do this first thing tomorrow, and then I just forgot. So... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We can have 2 more Yushabti. I kind of want more Yushabti with bows. Of course I do, they're amazing. It'd be nice if we could get that somewhere. Maybe I should focus on that. When I've been focusing on building the big guys, I haven't really built any Yushabti buildings in ages. Because you need to get it to the top tier before you can build just one Yushabti. There's not like... I kind of wish... It would be nice if there was another tier to this building. Doesn't give you any extra units. And it could be super expensive, sure. Like, even if it's 10 grand, let's say. Like the same as, well, whatever the same as these. And hell, the same as this as well, I guess. Although, see, they've always thought that you get 2 scorpions for that. But it's like, well, why don't you just get 1 and then you get an extra one and it goes up to 3 scorpions. And then for this, you know, go up to there and you get, you would end up getting an extra Yushabti and an extra one with bow or something to that effect. I think that would be, I don't know, it's not that big a deal I suppose, because I guess that's how much it probably costs. I can't see here. What's that? 2,700, 5,400. I mean, you're doubling your cost as far as the cost thing goes, but it's just more a space thing. And, I mean, I can't get bows from the minor settlements. It has to be the bigger settlements. And I guess I've been prioritising the tier 5 buildings here. God damn it. Maybe I'll think about that tomorrow. No, let's not do it now. I'm not going to spend money now. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole. Otherwise, I might as well just do the whole turn. But yeah, maybe I'll consider here then. I think I was considering building another scorpion building. Which I could do anyway and get rid of that. Oh, that's Forgotten Isles. Oh, I've had the wrong... Oh, that's my capital, isn't it? I was getting confused. I thought the isle was the... I can't even remember the name of my capital. That's how much of a capital it is in my eyes. 4 turns and I can get to level 5. I think we're going to probably find that we've got a few places that are very close. Now, you've got a while, but you're at level 4 now, so you could get Yushabti there. You could upgrade to level 5. Gonna do that now. I mean, I like to think that we have just like a little chat, like a little, just chill out for 10 minutes, take a step back, have a look around. And I understand not everybody's going to care about that. I mean, I kind of feel like if you've been watching me this whole time, you kind of know how. I was going to say monotonous. That's probably a little harsh myself. Ooh. I don't entirely know how these work. I've not really seen any proper Dark Elf Let's Plays. I'm quite interested to try these out myself. I don't trust my ability to auto-resolve on the sea, so don't know what to do about that. Hexwattle. I did say I would see if Hexwattle will finally be our friends. Trusted friends. We are indeed trusted friends. I think we've been trusted friends for a lot. I don't think there's... The carcasses do not interest me. They're still kind of like the negative thing. Reckon that's a bug? Do you reckon it's a bug? Probably not. I mean... You're my third bestest pal. I mean, Cetra likes me more than anybody else. Oh, that's going down. Why is that going down? Aversion. Oh, I think he just... They like my war with Sudenberg a bit. But it's because I guess the stuff with follows in the gash is degrading a touch. We've got a full military alliance with you, haven't we? Oh, I wonder if I can make you a vassal. I don't know why that would be.
Do not frustrate my plans.
You know what? I'm tempted that because they have a tendency to send their armies and they just get mashed. They don't coordinate. I think, especially in the early part, and I say the early part, I know we're late game now. But I still feel like he's still using early units. Although he does it, you really need to pair your armies up. Right, he's building 3 new armies, isn't he? So they obviously just got destroyed. You could probably only build 4. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, he's still using spearmen and such. I mean, to be fair, if I had a line of infantry in every army, I wouldn't have enough team guard for it. It's only because I've got some armies which are pure cavalry or pure... you know, you should have become my front line. Which territory? I'm telling you to take this one, aren't I? You aren't going for it. You haven't. I don't think you've ever said, yes, I will do that. Oh, just a Black Pyramid battle. Victory! It's not... I mean, that looks really good. It's like, oh, shall I just teleport and do this? And it's like, no. No, I mean, that's all really good. And yeah, we can make use of that now. Especially the extra heroes. Arkan himself remains mysteriously absent for now. 5 books are found. The Lich Priests begin the ultimate incantation, igniting the power within the Stone Black Pyramid. Nagash's ultimate legacy is ripe for domination. However, the Archnecromancer's greatest lackey, the Lich King, has deployed his legions and intends to defend the Master's Shrine. Oh, so maybe we're just fighting against Arkan. I mean, obviously in the Vortex, you're end up fighting against everybody, which everybody might turn up. Oh, I don't know. I'm interested. I haven't found either. Ooh, they lost a settlement. I can actually see this as well. Oh, that's chaos. Well, they're doing another ritual.
The dead come
see?
calling. What do you seek?
I'm wondering if there's any way we can see what ritual they're on. No, I just think it's like when in your own settlements you get this little thing, you can see what effects are going on. I thought there might be a... I mean, we can't see them, so I don't know if that makes a difference. No. I kind of wish they had something like that in. And if you do it for the reverse, for the book, so it's just nice to know if you can see... Although I have a funny feeling, if you're doing a Vortex campaign, I doubt that any of the other... the AI Tomb Kings will actually bother getting the books. Because they haven't done here. But it didn't get it, in fact. Arkan took this, and I could still get the book. So it's not really a race for the books, like it is a race for the Vortex. As long as Hexartle remains friends. I wonder if let's just have a look at their strength rank.
At your service.
You don't hate me anymore.
The dead come calling. What do you seek?
Won't go for a peace treaty though. I mean, you're strength rank 3. Wonder if that's got something to do with it. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's Nagorond on this list? Nagorond's strength gone down to 7. 33 settlements. They are at war with like everyone. Thing is, that's largely based on armies, not territories. You can have a lot of territory, but if you've got no armies, you're going to be at the lowest strength rank. So they possibly just had a recent defeat. Oh well, is that Tyrannoch? Have that. I wonder if they took that off. I guess Skaven must have taken... I'm assuming Skaven took this. We might butt heads with the Skaven, but I don't particularly plan to. I'm kind of hoping that any settlements I raise, like here or whatever, Kateb will get. I don't know. Okay. Right, let's call it there. I could ramble on forever. I'll try and be on the same time tomorrow. 5 till 11? Ish, 11-ish. So it's like, I've started getting a habit of being able to actually start on time, the time I say I am. And half the time, actually, it's normally a case of the time I set for myself, and now I end up pushing it back. So by saying it out loud, I'm much more likely to do it. Just from the theory. And then, maybe on Tuesday, if the internet's sorted, because I can do editing and such without the internet, I might come on. Well, I feel like we're 2 streams away from finishing this, give or take. It all depends on how much mopping up you want to do, but Cetra's the last enemy that I want to bother fighting. I don't think it will take long for him to go down. You know, if we've got 4 or 5 armies out, there he is. With his glowing chariot with the flaming wheels. What does his army look like? Can we see it? No. We get vision over the area because of the marble. But we do want to take the orcs. We'll probably destroy all the orcs. Just because they're... This is our home territory, in fact. Think about... Librus is over here. So it makes sense from a narrative point of view we get this. Because it's the mountain pass between us and everywhere else. And the rest of Nehekara. Yeah, it's difficult to estimate. It depends how much of resistance it is. It's how much of a pain in the arse this is going to be. I feel like this, we're going to breeze through here. And then this army will then, this is going to finish first. We'll send them into the Dune Kingdoms. And then we'll kind of meet up around here, I guess. So I feel like it can't be that long. Because we're going to have 4 armies. Maybe a 5th one if you bring one of these over. Rakash needs to stay here and defend our seaways, but we'll probably bring another army over, and we'll speed on towards the end. And I don't want to rush. I don't like when people get towards the end and they rush. But we're not going to conquer everything. We're not going to bother conquering this. I'm going to say it's unpleasant, but it's like, oh, we got some green territory up here. Some pleasant climates, but I don't think we'll worry about that. Anyway, so yeah, come back tomorrow for that. Like I say, yeah, probably 2 more streams, and I'd ideally like to come back on Tuesday, but worst case scenario, I'll come back on Wednesday, because then we can think about the next series. And I said for a while, the next series will be then I'll have a more... Once the series is done, the next series will start. I'm going to have a proper timetable. And but at the same time, I'm starting to get there now. It's just a matter of doing it. I want to get all of this up on YouTube. So I'm starting the next series with a fresh. And I might even do 2 series. I might have a couple of streams playing more one-off games rather than something that's going to be big. Because I do want to get all these streams up so I can try and get myself into a habit of getting the previous night's stream up the day after. I just had some hitches which was put me behind. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for following if you followed. Thank you for following me if you followed previously. If you haven't followed but have enjoyed the stream, then I encourage you to do so. If you're watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to subscribe and like. That would do me a huge favour. Or dislike, that's fine as well. Leave constructive feedback. I haven't had a single comment yet on my videos. I mean, I haven't put them up properly, so I don't mind, but I very much welcome constructive feedback, ideas. Although bear in mind, if you do go back and watch stuff on YouTube, things have changed anyway since the first couple of episodes, so... Anyway, enough of this. Enough of me rambling. Good night. Sleep well.